I mean, please do me a favour and go back to like my first few videos where I always used to say I don't like to bake. I really don't like baking. I hate the way it looks on my face. Now look at me. What's going on? Hi guys, a really big welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is really good. So today I just wanted to sit down and just glam. Like, I feel like I want to do a full glam 0 to 100. I'm going to do the hair as well. I just, yeah, feel like having a really good glam sesh, and then I'm going to basically take a picture and take it all off, because what else are we meant to do? Lockdown fun. So yeah, I feel like I haven't done a full makeup video on my channel in a while. I've just been doing more vlogs and hauls and stuff, so yeah, I feel excited. And I'm just going to do one of my favourite classic kind of glams. I'm going to do like a bronzy sexy eye with a wing, some lashes, and then the hair I'm actually going to do a high pony with some extensions and stuff. So yeah, go and grab a cuppa, get a hot chocolate, get your fluffy blanket, because I feel like this will probably be a long video. And then I'm going to start with some skincare. So I'm going to go in first of all with these Pixi Glow peel pads. They've got glycolic, don't know how to say that, acid rose water. So I'm just going to use 2 of these. Just cleanse my skin. It leaves a really nice kind of glow on the skin. It keeps it really nice and fresh. Also, they're slightly exfoliating as well, which is really nice. And then I'm going to follow that up with the Rose Glow Mist, also from Pixi. I really love Pixi stuff. Like, I've used their face mask, I've used this one here, the Collagen Boost Face Mask, and I love this. And also I have the little eye pads. I think I have spoken about them before, but I really like them. They're really nice on my skin. My skin can be super sensitive, so I really do like Pixi stuff. I find that it keeps my skin kind of alright. It doesn't really tend to make me like burn or itch or anything, because like when I use loads of things on my skin can just like go a bit mad. So for moisturiser today, I'm using my Weleda Skin Food. This is quite a thick moisturiser, but with, I feel like, the glow pads and that glow mist, your skin's kind of got a lot of hydration in it already, so it does tend to moisturise quite quickly. I think if you are going to use this moisturiser, make sure you warm it up in your hands, and also make sure that you've done what I've done, and you know, you don't just put it on without doing anything to your skin, because yeah, it can be quite a pain to rub in. Also, excuse the state of my nails, we're all in the same situation. Lockdown number 2, what is going on? Very stressful, guys, isn't it? But you know what, we did the first one, we can do this one. And as well, it's on a positive, it's like Christmas time, so I think that's a good thing, because honestly, I don't normally put my tree up until like the first week of December. I never do it in November or anything, but I honestly feel like I'm going to just put my tree up in the next few days, because why not? I feel like it will get us in the Christmas spirit, and everything's better around Christmas. I feel happier just seeing the decorations every day. It's just beautiful and happy. So moving on to some eye cream, I'm using the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I really like this. So I'm just taking this, popping it under my eye. Actually, one of my nails has fallen off, so I kind of like it because I can really get in there with eye cream and stuff. I'm just going to tap that in. It's really nice and hydrating. So my skin is looking super glowy, super fresh, really nice. And what I like to do is I'm going to just leave that all to kind of sink into my skin. I'm going to move on to the eyes. I like to do this rather than just put like the foundation on straight away, just because I feel like it's going to sink in. My skin's going to like drink all this gorgeous, hydrating, beautiful products. And yeah, by the time I put the foundation in, my skin will be really nice and hydrated. I'm going to start with brows first. I'm just going to push them up. Luckily I got my brows done like literally the day before everything's shut, so that is good. I am just gonna fill in little bits. This is just the NYX micro brow pencil. You know I've been using this for how long, but it's so good. My brows are quite dark anyway, so I don't feel like I have a lot to do shape wise, so I just kind of fill in where I need to. And then for my lids, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in the shade Rose Vanilla. I'm just going to pop this all on my eyelid. I tend to not carve my brows out anymore. I prefer it to look less harsh. And then I'm just going to take a brush to blend that in with. So nice being able to sit down and do like a full makeup. Like obviously we're not going out anywhere, so I haven't been able to do this in such a long time. I am missing the clubs and everything. I just want a really good night out with my girls, get all ready, pre-drinks. I am missing that, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, which is sad. But something is so crazy, all this. Like I literally sit here every single day at some point and I'm like, how is this happening? Like how? It's just wild. Like, oh, if someone would have told us last year that all of this would have happened, we would have like just laughed. We'd never would have thought that this would happen. So it's so crazy. So for my first shade, I'm going to go in the Bobbi Brown Toast eyeshadow. I use it constantly for my first like transition shade. So I'm using a Zoeva 221 brush for this. Just a nice big fluffy brush. I am being kind of messy with my placement. I just want to add just some colour to the whole eyelid. Making sure I'm going right up to the brow bone, right into the corner of the eye, pushing it up towards the brow. I just don't really want there to be a kind of obvious line from the brow to the start of the shadow. I just want it all to transition really smoothly. Now moving on to the Fiery palette by Beauty Bay. This is an amazing palette. I'm sure this is like £10 literally, and the colours, the pigmentation, 10 out of 10. Literally obsessed with this. It's so good. If you can get your hands on them, definitely get one. They are kind of hard to get your hands on. They're out of stock quite a lot, but I just love these. I'm going to mix honey roast and caramel sauce together. I'm going to go in with honey roast first of all on a Morphe M513 brush. Just going to start to darken that crease. Then I'm going to take caramel sauce, which is a little bit of a darker brown. It's still staying on the warm tone kind of colours. I'm just going to start adding this a little bit more in the crease, so I'm not going to bring it up as high as I did the other colours. I'm just going to start to darken the crease now. And the last shade I'm going to use is Chocolate Souffle, which is a beautiful dark brown. I'm just focus this more on the outer corner. And then keep switching to that brush with nothing on, just so it blends out really nice. So I'm then going to take my Her Beauty Matte and Metal. I have used these before. I think when I did the Kim K look. I'm obsessed with these. They are absolutely gorgeous. So you get one matte shade. They're kind of like liquid eyeshadows. So I'm just taking the matte one first of all, and it is just a lovely like latte colour. I'm going to start blending this in. I'm going to bring it right into the inner corner. And I'm just using a brush. I'm not going straight in with the applicator because it can come out very harsh. So I always pop a bit on the back of my hand. And then taking a MAC 217 brush, I'm just dipping it in and then tapping it onto the eye. And I am actually going to take the other shade that I've got, which is Faux Fur. It's a lighter colour. Again on the same brush, I'm going to focus the lighter one more in the inner corner. Tapping that lighter colour right in the inner corner. Kind of blending it all. And these are actually really nice. You could just honestly pop lashes on now and it's very Kardashian-y, very, very sexy, very nice. You don't have to put any pigment on, but we are going to add a little bit of sparkle. Then switching over to the other side of the double pump latte. This is called Drop Top. So yeah, it's really cool. You get two little ends. And then this end is the glitter shade. So I'm just taking that glitter shade and I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand again, just because I don't want it all to come out too much. I think it's better to do that and you can build it up rather than putting it on straight away and it's just wild. I'm just taking a little brush, just painting that on. And what I love about these is that it's not like thick glitter, it's more of a shimmer but still glittery at the same time. They've got that really good balance, so it doesn't just look really thick and cakey on the eyes. And I'm going to take the Jordan T-shirt Stargazer pigment. Check her out on Instagram, she's got really beautiful pigment and lipsticks. Just to give it that extra sparkle, I'm going to just put that on top. Again, this is a really fine pigment, so it works really well with this. I hate the thick glitter pigments. Yeah, they can just look quite harsh on the eyes, and my kind of style's a bit more, I guess a bit more simple than that, so I do really like the more thinner pigments. So just now taking a brush, I'm just going to blend out just the line, just so it softens a little bit, just on the outer corner, and just bring that darkness back. So for the wing, I'm going to use the Maybelline gel liner in black. I always just take a wipe and clean up where my wing would go. Just find this really helps me. And for eyelashes, I'm just using my favourite Demi Wispy lashes. I said in my last video I've really gone off super long lashes, so these are just perfect and they give you a really nice cat eye look, so I really do like these. So yeah, I'm going to leave the eyes for now and I'm going to go back on to the skin. I'll do the under eye and everything afterwards. Okay, so foundation, I'm going to actually mix two foundations. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Flawless Radiance Perfecting foundation. simply because I need to get my use out of some of these foundations. But I do actually really like this foundation anyway. I'm going to mix in my Born to Glow from NYX. Obsessed with this. If you know, you know. If you watch my channel, you know I am in love. I'm going to just start putting that on with a flat brush. I'm just mixing it on the back of my hand. Okay, I'm going to start pushing in my beauty blender. So concealer, my little angel favourite concealer ever, ever, ever. My Tarte Shape Tape. I just love this shit so much. So we're gonna cake that on under the eyes, forehead, chin chin. I'm gonna start tapping that in with my face shape brush from Zoeva. This brush is incredible for concealer. I really like it. What I'm going to do is when I am trying to get up to that wing, I'm going to just switch brushes. Just to a more angled one so we can really get in there. So yeah, I'm just really pressing in with this brush. I'm not swiping or rubbing or anything. I'm just tapping. And this gives such a flawless finish. And then cream contour, again, my Born to Glow. This is just so good as well. NYX, I would say, hands down, is my favourite drugstore brand. One of my favourite brands. I just think all of their stuff is amazing, and this is so good. I always say if you're a beginner or you struggle with cream contour, get this because it blends out so easy. It's very liquidy. Like some cream contours are more of like a balm, like a paste almost, and it can be quite tough to rub in. You know, you have to be careful with your placement, but with this, so easy, literally so easy. So this is the shade Cappuccino, and yeah, I will add this to where I want to cream contour. I'm then going to go in with my Kiko Perfect Powder brush just to blend that all in. I'm going to do tapping but moving it up and down. Like, just look how easy this is blending in. It's so creamy and nice. So my face is looking a bit more snatched, and then we're going to go in with my Huda Beauty baking powder. This is in the shade Cupcake. Again, one of my all-time favourite products. So I am just going to bounce over the concealer and everywhere, just in my beauty blender, just to make that blend together nicely. And then I'm going to start to bake. It's literally what you look like, a crazy bitch. I mean, please do me a favour and go back to like my first few videos where I always used to say I don't like to bake. I really don't like baking. I hate the way it looks on my face. Now look at me. What's going on? So I'm going to go back in to that chocolate souffle colour. I'm just going to add a little bit to the outer corner. I hate eyeshadow under my eyes. I really feel like in pictures it just droops my eyes down and I look weird. So that's another thing that I don't like to do much anymore. Because I have got quite a lot on my eyelids, I'm just going to do just the tiniest bit on the outer corner. And then of course my lovely brown mascara. And then I am going to dust away the powder directly under my eyes. I don't like to let that sit for too long. Of course I am going in with my dark tan bronzer. I probably used this for like 2 years now, and I cannot find a bronzer that I love any more than this. It's just perfect. So we're just going to stick with it, and we are just going to go over everywhere we have cream contoured. And then also cheeky bronze. I always do the two. I do dark tan and then cheeky bronze, but just on the cheeks. I don't add cheeky bronze on the forehead or anything. I just do the cheeks and then the end of the nose actually. So for some blush, we love blush. I'm going to use Luster by NARS. This is a beautiful shimmery rose kind of blush. I really do like this one. Add that to the apples of the cheeks. Then I am just going to add as well a little bit of Peaches by Laurasia, just to intensify the blush a little bit more. And then I am going to just spray some of this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This spray is so gorgeous, I love it so much. And then we're going to do a little bit of highlight as well. Flawless Finish Powder. This is just another stunning product, one of my favourite products. It really does just help everything really just come together and make the skin really flawless and beautiful. I want to go out. I'm just going to sit here like this with my makeup on. I'm going to add, it's not my favourite lip combo at the minute, Cocoa Lip Liner from NYX. So then I'm going to take Honey Love lipstick. Right, let's do the hair. I'm just going to clarify first of all, I am pretty shit when it comes to hair. It's not my forte. I'm really not that good at hair. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist either when it comes to hair, so I'm not someone I'll be like, yeah, that's fine, that will do. So just bear with. So I'm just starting off by just doing a standard high pony. I'm using this Away, I think it's called, this matte pomade. Absolutely love this product. I'm just taking some, rubbing it in on my fingers, and I'm just going to push that all through the front of the hair and also at the back. And I'll try and get it with as little lumps as possible, but like I said, I'm not the best at hair, so there probably will be some lumps. I'm just going to add some more of that pomade when it is a especially around the front of the hairline. It's just really gonna make that look really nice and slicked back. Okay, so when I've done it as well, when I tighten it, I kind of pull it more to this side because I want my plait to sit on this side, if that makes sense. So I try to pull it a little bit to the side. I mean, if you want it dead center, that's fine, but I like the plait to sit more on my shoulder, so just do it a tiny bit to the side. Okay, so for the pony, this is the Lulabelle's, I'll link it down below, the Lulabelle's hairpiece. So you can wear it as a pony. I think that's what it's meant to be for, pony, but I wear it as a plait, like a little clip. So I just clip it into the bobble. Like I said, guys, don't come for me with the hair because it's not going to be perfect. I'm really not good at hair. This for me is like insane that I can even fucking half do this. So yeah, if there's bumps, if it's not dead perfect, it's fine. So once that's in, it has a little bit of hair around it which you can wrap around and then you can just pin it. And then I just take a few extra pins. I'm just going to spray. Okay, so once it's in, I'm just going to then plait it. It's so simple. And you kind of plait your own hair into it as well. I've just realised I've got loads of baking powder on my top. Okay, so I've just tied it with a little rubber band. I would normally use a clear one, but I can't find it, so hey ho. Look. I just love the plait. Gives me vibes. So yeah, this is the finished tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. What about, yeah, if there's certain looks you want to see, certain palettes you want me to use, products you want me to use, please let me know and give me some inspo and I will do some more makeup videos because it's been so nice just sitting down and glamming today. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and I will see you in the next video.